Hey YouTube, this is Southern Purple One. Today I'm going to show you a product. It's a small survival kit made by the Friendly Swede. He sent me a few of them to test, and that's what I surely did. I really evaluated these products. It's hard for you to buy something and then carry it around with you and not know what's inside it. So I did a thorough test of this. Some of the things I liked, I would like to see some improvements made on it. The reason is this is a product that hopefully no one really needs to rely on. Hopefully if you're in the woods you have a full kit, a proper kit, but you might not have one of those, and if you have one of these at least you're going to have a fighting chance to survive. This could clip on your keychain so it could always be with you. This is a very small kit and it still has a lot of stuff inside it, so I was overall very happy with it, but I'd like to see some improvements made on it. I probably spent way too much time messing with this for the last few days, but it was neat to see, could this thing really do something in the woods? Could this save my life, or is it just one of those gizmo gadgets that's cool to look at, cool to play, but won't work in a real situation? So I'm going to share what I've done with it and things I think that can be improved. First of all, it's very small, compact, and it comes with a great carabiner. Carabiner is good quality, good spring, not cheap at all. So will work and will continue to work over time. Next we'll talk about the paracord. This is just standard paracord. They have a lot of different colors. This is about 9 feet of paracord, so very useful for many tasks if you're in the woods. I think the biggest part of this is definitely the fire starting capability. It comes with a flint, and that's your steel, and it also doubles as a knife. I'm a little disappointed with it as a knife. I think they could do a better job, probably find a better product. As you can clearly see, it's a very short knife. The blade is not even an inch. They definitely have enough room in here to add another full inch. I think that would make a huge difference and make a big difference if you're trying to skin out a rabbit, a chicken, anything that you had to try to eat. In this condition, I tried it on some chicken, some raw chicken. Not a good job trying to cut it. So I think a little bit longer and definitely a point on the end. I mean, this could be used as a screwdriver, but if I'm stuck in the woods, the last thing I need is probably a screwdriver. It's probably a better knife. It has this little serrated part. It really is useless as a saw. I tried to cut some twigs. I used more energy. I could just snap the twigs. What I found useful for this is definitely to light the fire. If you use the sharp part of your knife, in no time what you're going to do is put a serious burr on it. So try not to use that. There's a serious burr on here from using the knife against the flint. So use this part. It took a few seconds to get used to this because it's so small. I lit a few fires with it. I had no problems at all. Definitely will work to get a fire going. The kit inside comes with a little bit of tinder. I did not use the tinder. I used the equivalent of dryer lint and had no problems getting a fire going with that. So that will have no problems. Fire starting ability is excellent. I could definitely start a fire with it. The knife would definitely need to be improved. I would add a razor blade to this kit. I don't know about liability issues with having a razor blade in here, but a razor blade could easily fit in this kit. About the same size as the whole knife, definitely longer, a lot sharper, and could definitely help if you had to skin something out. I would personally like to see that, or a better quality knife. Next, it does have a small fishing kit. I did not use the fishing line that came with it. I didn't want to undo it. I have no idea how much it is, but there's definitely plenty here. Primitive fishing, you don't use a lot. I've done a lot of primitive fishing. This kit also comes with 2 bobbers, very small. if I've ever done primitive fishing, I've always used just a chunk of wood, a twig tied on there to act as my bobbers, but these are very good. They work fine. The kit also comes with 2 good sinkers. No problems with the sinkers. It also comes with some swivels. It comes with 2 swivels. I would eliminate the swivels. There's no use for them. You're not changing lures all the time while you're fishing. You basically have just a few hooks. So I would get rid of these. Just one more thing to go wrong trying to catch fish. You're not using any type of spinner, so you're not needing the swivel part. I would eliminate this and definitely substitute a few more hooks. I think it'd be much more profitable. It comes with 2 hooks. It comes with a medium and a small. I would feel better if I had an extra hook. You're always losing them, getting snagged. With only 2, I'd rather have 4. It also comes with a needle. The needle's heavy duty, pretty large. You could use this for splinters. You're out in the woods, you're using primitive means to break wood. You're going to get some slivers, and this would be excellent to get them out. Also, if you need to sew anything up, you can take the guts out of the 550 cord. Definitely that needle will work with that, and you could definitely sew up some clothes to make a repair. So excellent, lightweight. I like the needle in the kit. Also, it has 1 alcohol pad. I opened this up a few minutes ago. It has 2 little pads, not a lot. You might use this for fire starting. You can use it for disinfecting, but in a worst case, this alcohol on here will help with starting a fire. It also comes with some wire, about 7 feet of wire. This is the ideal wire for making snares for squirrels. You could probably make 3, maybe 4 snares out of this if you're careful. This is probably the best thing in this kit, other than the fire starting, to try to gather food. The snare is very efficient. If you set up the proper squirrel snares, you definitely can get some food. I would like to see some more wire in this kit. The more snares you set every day, the higher your chances of catching something and eating. Setting 10-15 snares would be very helpful if you were in a position and you couldn't travel. They also included a pretty big piece of aluminum foil. The aluminum foil was folded very small. You can see how small it was folded, about 3/4 by 2. The things I found out though when I took a flashlight and put behind this, it has about 50 very, very small pinholes in it from where it was creased. I don't know how this would, hold up. When I received this, I opened it up immediately. Say you had this and you had it for over a year bumping around, there would probably be a lot more holes in here. So the aluminum foil could be helpful in certain situations. If I'm going this primitive, I would probably want to leave this out and substitute something else in its place. Probably, definitely more wire and some hooks. The kit is an excellent kit. I wouldn't want to rely on it, but over the last couple days I've tested it out. It definitely will work for you. A better knife would definitely be a huge advantage if that's all you have. But it's a great kit. I appreciate them sending me a couple. I tested it pretty hard. I'm a little rough on the kit, but overall, very happy with it. And it definitely will work for most people if they get a little bit of skill. You got to have some skills to go with this. This is primitive. This is not having all the luxury of life. So learn how to make snares. Practice primitive fishing, and you'll be much better off if you get caught outside in the woods in a survival situation. Thanks for watching.